Peace, beautiful souls. I'm back again for a continuation, actually, this time, of our God Power Book Club. Last week I read some chapters from this book, Living the Science of Mind, and I wanted to continue reading the chapter called What Do We See in the Mirror? So I left off with a question: what do we want to see in the mirror? And I'm going to continue reading the chapter, and I'm going to leave off with a meditation that is in this book. So if you're interested in that, continue watching. Next, we should ask, what do we want to see in the mirror? And have we the courage to admit that what we are looking at in the mirror is a reflected image of our own outlook on life? Are we looking at antagonism, resentment, confusion? Are we looking at fear, failure, unhappiness? And are we actually willing to look into this mirror of life and say, that is I? And then, if we do not like what we see, have we enough confidence to believe that we can change it? If so, we have made the right start. Our starting point is to recognize God, Source, at the center of our own being, to have faith in this divine presence within us, and to have an equal faith in the divine in everyone else. We must come to see that God, Source, the divine, whatever you want to call it, is the one eternal presence in everyone and in everything, and we must learn to think from this basis. How wonderful it would be if we were never afraid of anything. We fear people because we think that in some way they can harm us. So the very antagonism we have for others arouses a like antagonism in them for us. But turn the proposition around. Change fear into faith and antagonism into love, and we shall have reversed the whole process. You see, the mirror is merely something that reflects. You cannot scratch the reflection out of the mirror, but you can change the image in front of it. And you are the image maker. So let us create new images which will reflect new patterns. And we must be definite in our conviction and deliberate in our aim if we expect happy results. For theories are no good unless they are applied. Let us take the case of an individual who feels that everyone is against him. He always seems to be at cross purposes with people and with events. This has gone on until people avoid him because they feel the resentment in his mind, and it arouses an equal antagonism in their thoughts about him. Let us make believe that we are teaching this person what is actually taking place, and that he is accepting our explanation. We understand what is wrong with him. We know that his suffering is self-imposed, and we wish to help him. So our explanation will have to be very kind and considerate. It will have to be like leading a child or helping an invalid, for he really is a sick person. We are acting as a doctor to his mind, and doctors should not harshly judge their patients. They should try to help and encourage them to the place where the great restoring power of nature can resume its natural function. We are acting as physician to this person's mind. We too will have to be kind and considerate and willing to let him explode a little, because we understand what is eating at the vitals of his being. Deep inside him, he is afraid, scared to death, and unconsciously he is reacting in self-defense. This we must explain to him. He is longing for love and friendship. He would rather have it than anything else in the world. He wants people to like him, but he is afraid of them. So we tell him how the mind works and how it is that he must come to have faith in something bigger than he is. This he will like, because he is looking for strength. He longs for happiness even as blind men long for light. We must be very gentle about this, with simple, sincere desire to be helpful. With the simple, sincere desire to be helpful, and with no criticism whatsoever. We might even be able to say to him that there was a time when we felt exactly as he does, a time when we thought everything was against us. But one day the light broke, and gradually a transformation took place in our lives. This will cause him to feel that we are sharing our innermost secrets with him. And when we take him by the hand, he will respond with confidence. The change may not take place in a day, a week, or a month, but it will take place if we persist. Let us give him certain affirmations to make for himself each day, similar to the ones we use at the close of this article. Let us help him to make them. Let us make them with him. He will begin to feel that he has a partner, and this is a feeling we all need. Someone understands him. It will not be long before he will be working with us with an enthusiasm equal to our own, and by the signs will begin to follow. His mirror will begin to change its reflection. This will create hope, and it is only a short step from hope to faith. Through this experience, we shall learn the great lesson of life, that the good we have must be shared with others if it is to be increased. For when we have made a friend of a person who is friendless, and have made it possible for him to acquire friends, we have multiplied our own friendship by that number of persons. When we have brought good to some person and have shown him how to extend that good in his own experience, we have brought that much more good into our own life. And so the closing of this chapter ends with a meditation, and it goes like this. As I look out into the world, I see that there is nothing to fear. And as I look back into my own mind, I know there is nothing in me that is afraid. My thought is filled with confidence, with hope, with trust, and with the acceptance of good. I expect the mirror of my experience to be filled with joy, and as I turn the magic lantern of my mind into the great mind and spirit of the universe in which all things exist, I know that I am one with all peace, all power, and all good. I affirm the presence of good in everything I do, the guidance of love everywhere I go. I affirm that strength, enthusiasm, and vitality forever flow through me from the all-sustaining life of the universe. I affirm my union with God, Source, the Divine. And I know that there is nothing in the entire universe to be afraid of, nothing to avoid, nothing to run away from. I am at home in the universe, one with God, Source, one with people, one with that perfect and abiding faith that knows no fear. So that's the completion of the chapter. I don't think I'm gonna share my opinion for this video because I want to post this on YouTube with just the book club content, but I definitely would love to hear your reflections in the comments. If you want to DM me on Instagram for more privacy, please feel free to share what resonated with you, what came up, what kind of thoughts came up. Did you feel any resistance to the content that I was reading, or just what personally came up for you? So thank you for watching. If you made it this far, have a beautiful day.